But so wait, what were your suggestions? You did make a video.
Yes, I did, and it's on the SBN MMA YouTube channel and the MMA Mania Facebook page right now. Over 2,000 views as of now. So
nice.
Some people are just
that
bored.
The key is you say thousands.
Yes, thousands of people have watched.
Once you hit the 2,000 mark, you go thousands.
Well, you two...
You're technically right.
Yeah, well, you two schmucks were the highest viewed episode of Two
Point
Deduction.
Last week?
Yeah, and you beat out Chris Cyborg.
Of course we did.
Yeah,
nice.
So, I'm going to run this shit into the ground.
Nice.
But if you can see on the whiteboard behind us, aside from the fact that we haven't showered in 12 days, we had 3 options. The first one was a boat.
So to have the fights on take the boat and go international waters.
Start with monkey knife fights.
Open with monkey knife fights, all of The Simpsons.
And the second one was Dothan, Alabama.
Okay, where everything seems to be legal. I believe the host of the first UFC?
No, one of the early UFCs that when UFC got shut down by the
New York
State Athletic Commission, they went from upstate New York,
Albany,
New York, to Dothan, Alabama. You couldn't think
I
of
like
two disparate
I like
places.
that they couldn't find a spot in Mobile or Birmingham.
No, it's
that
Dothan.
They had to resort to Dothan.
Old Continental Wrestling Hub.
Oh boy!
Back in the Southeastern Wrestling days, Dothan was the place to be.
Every time you say it, I picture how to spell it, and I get the first half right, and the second half I
have
a
just give up. You just like
it's the only word I'm giving up in the middle of trying to picture it.
It's Dothan.
Dothan.
Again, D-U.
No,
and then I
it's
become pudding brain.
Two
when
O's?
I try to spell this.
2 O's?
No, D-O-T-H-A-N.
Nah, all right.
It's
Anyway.
on the goddamn whiteboard.
All right. Fair enough.
And the third one was
third idea.
Florida, more specifically Miami, and Kimbo Slice's backyard.
Oh, okay. See, I thought you were going to go with spring break, wherever they were doing wherever those kids were gathering, just
well, they said it was like in the middle, but they also Fort Lauderdale Beach. But those are all tourists. I don't blame Floridians.
So, according to BetOnline AG, this is from MMAmania.com, Adam Guillen Jr. writing this, Florida seems to be the likely destination to land Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson at a 2-1 favorite.
Florida.
Gang.
Okay.
So right
Your
now,
hometown.
So right now the odds are, and these are odds you can actually bet on. I might, if you can legally bet online in your state.
I mean, in any other capacity, I would say don't ever bet on Florida, but in this case.
So right now, it is Florida 2-1.
Okay.
The United Arab Emirates at 7-2 odds.
7-2.
Russia at 4-1.
Okay.
Mexico at 5-1, and I just came back from Tijuana. I don't know if they'll be.
Yeah, can't imagine.
With the borders closed, I don't think they can do that.
Saudi Arabia at 9-1.
Okay.
South Africa at 10-1. Nevada's at 14-1, but Nevada is currently shut down until the end of the month. Until actually when this podcast drops on Friday the 28th, that's when
the ban is lifted in Nevada.
That's when the Nevada State Athletic Commission is going to decide whether or not they will allow the UFC to hold closed-door events.
They're not going to do it.
No,
they're not going to do it.
It's Nevada.
It doesn't matter.
It's the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
I don't think it has anything.
Have you watched a Canelo Alvarez fight?
I think this is out of the hands of Nevada State Athletic Commission. This is a countrywide thing. The state of Nevada won't allow it.
It's the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
Yeah, when is this going up? Like tomorrow?
What, the fight?
This you said.
It's going to be on. Yes, it's Friday, March 28th when this is out.
Yeah, the disease ain't going away.
The card isn't until April 18th.
That's cutting it too close.
No, and also I think if the casinos aren't open, they're not doing anything over there.
Ye of little faith.
You're going with President Trump's?
No, hell no. We should keep this shit shut down. I just know the Nevada State Athletic Commission is the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
You know, every state and political person that I thought would be scummy during this has done the correct thing all the way through. So even in this scenario, I feel like they're going to be like, it's cutting it too close. It's 2 weeks. We're all still going to be sick.
This really has proven the old adage about America that Winston Churchill said, which is that you can trust America to do the right thing after they've exhausted every other option.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And so I don't think we've exhausted every other option. But then again,
he also said, "Put on that dress and call me daddy," but that had nothing to do.
I
with
think
it.
it was J. Edgar Hoover. Yeah, I don't think Winston Churchill wasn't known as a cross-dresser.
I know. I said, "Put on that dress." He's talking to a woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were
nice save.
Nice.
Mika Kiprasov over
No,
here.
but that's what I said. Put on a dress.
She might be
and
right.
Call me daddy.
She might be right.
Winston Churchill was a creep.
Was
Well,
he? Or are you just
look
making
at
that
him.
up? Are you just? I
Let's
don't
just
know.
go with it. Yeah,
Is
he
there
was
some
a
stuff
creep.
I don't know about the great Winston Churchill? I know he was
an
a smoker
absolute
and a
creep.
drinker.
Him and Bill Clinton had the same taste in cigars.
Oh,
Moving on.
boy.
International waters is set at 25-1, so the boat option up there.
Is up there.
Area 51 at 80-1 odds.
80 to
Technically
1
Nevada.
odds. 80 to
Technically
1
Nevada.
odds. The Area 51.
And at 100-1 odds,
Mhm.
can you guys guess what is set at 100-1 odds?
So the least.
So they're saying
likely.
it's possible, but wait, it's
the least
less
likely.
possible than Area 51.
less
Yes.
possible than where aliens are.
The
if
North
you,
Pole.
That if you even stick your hand in there, you get shot on sight.
Right.
Less
possible.
probable.
Less probable than Santa's Village in the North Pole.
No.
Antarctica.
No, it's a place
Mars,
where,
the moon?
No, it's a habitable place.
A
It's
habitable.
It's habited
It's
by
habitable.
people.
You know what? I was gonna say Australia.
I
I'm gonna
don't
go with
think-
New York.
No.
Where is it?
No.
Where is this?
North Korea.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
North
They're saying it's
Korea.
less likely to do it in
100 to
North
1 odds.
Korea than it is. I would take those odds over Area 51.
The card was supposed to take place in Brooklyn, and right now it looks like
You
the
could-
fight that would feature Jessica Andrade, Rose Namajunas, and a heavyweight fight between Francis Ngannou and Jazarino Rosenstruik, along with Khabib versus Tony Ferguson for the lightweight title.
Okay, so that's still going on.
Yes.
Now, I had heard that Khabib had taken his crew and gone
He's
back to
training in
Russia.
So the
Where was he based?
San Jose.
Okay.
So since California shut all the way down,
So he just...
and you can fly to Russia for I think a hay penny.
Okay.
I'm not sure on that, but you could probably fly there for a hay penny. It seems that the fight will probably take place in the Middle East or Russia. Like that's
Okay.
that's what everything.
But I've
kinda
also
is
heard the
leaning
rumor of South Korea.
You know what? I heard South Korea too in an interview.
It's a big
today.
year for South Korea.
It is.
South Korea is hot right now.
They're gonna come in and steal the biggest event of the year because the Olympics is now postponed. So Tokyo's got
Yep.
nothing to show for themselves.
WrestleMania has been moved to a broom closet in Dade County at this point.
How are the broom closets in Dade County, Steph?
Pretty good, right?
I love that you. Why would I?
You're
have
from Dade County.
But with the closets.
I don't know.
What am I, just a troll that just trip traps under a bridge?
No, I just
Unfortunately,
assumed
Steph
you were.
was Steph was too poor to afford a closet.
Oh,
You're getting a
right.
sore spot. Her home did not have a closet. They had
We put
a
a
flat
blanket over the oven.
yeah.
We weren't using it.
Yeah, they had a big screen TV, but no closets.
But that was sitting
What
on
a-
top of a broken TV
Okay,
that we put.
in all fairness. Well, you
a
taped
cloth
two
over.
TVs together, and your dad called it a big screen TV. Is that?
Well, there was literally one time where one had sound, but the other had picture. So you put them on at the same time. That's not true. That's an old joke.
Oh, is that? I was gonna
thank-
say.
See how good of an actress I am? They believe me.
Also, I
You
know
losers.
I
Your
know where-
origin story is so sad.
that it was
though.
plausible.
I know, like a
Yeah.
superhero.
Yeah. You're the first act of a biopic or a really, really, really subpar superhero film.
I mean, I hope it's Dewey Cox. Either
Yeah.
or.
Wrong.
I hope
kid
my life's like
died.
that.
The wrong.
Speaking of the wrong,
Because I say
kid
that about
died.
myself all the time. The wrong kid died.